So this is gonna be a mother-daughter Q&A, and I'll ask you questions, and you can respond, and you can ask me questions too.
I don't have any questions.
Well, you should have questions for me.
I didn't write anything down.
You don't have to. It'll come off the top. Maybe my questions will yield something, make you want to ask me something. Okay? So I just wrote a few. Like 15. So we'll start with one. So you're 17. What is your greatest accomplishment to date?
I thought these were supposed to be like funny questions.
No. What do you think your greatest accomplishment is to this date so far in your long 17 years old life?
36 degrees out in Warwick, Rhode Island. We will go back as soon as he arrives at the scene. Let's go back to Green.
That's a really good question. Probably not being peer pressured by friends. No drugs, no smoking, no sex. That's a big accomplishment. A lot of people can't say that.
That's major. Good job.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that would have to be it, because who else? I mean, there are other people who can say, of course, that they haven't been peer pressured either, but
good job.
I don't know.
Was it a lot of pressure?
No.
No?
No.
Nothing you couldn't handle?
No.
Right. Brush it off.
Okay.
Good. If you could change one thing about yourself.
These knees.
Your knees? Your knees?
Yo,
my knees?
Yes, they go in there like this.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No.
Yes,
you're not knock-knee. You're definitely not knock-knee. No.
What?
You know what knock-knee people look like. You're not knock-knee. It's so
yes,
subtle.
I am.
It's so
no,
subtle.
I'm knock-knee.
No one has ever said Erica's knock-knee.
knock-knee.
So what would you do?
Did you hear that?
What?
They just knocked.
Shut up.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Get knee surgery.
Have them broken and reset?
Like, pop it out.
Goodbye. You're not even knock-knee.
Yes, I am.
Nobody would say you were knock-knee.
I'm knock-knee.
If you could change one thing about me, what would you change?
I don't know. I kind of like you.
Like, is there anything that I do that annoys you that you would change?
But like, you do it for a reason. Eyebrows look great today. What would I change?
Well, that's good. That
Yeah, I
you
don't
can't
know.
think of
I really
anything.
can't think of anything. I'm not even trying to like be nice, you know, but like I can't really think of anything.
That's good. So I'm like, perfect.
Yeah, stretch it.
Okay. Do you wish I had given you siblings?
No. Sometimes I do because I'm just bored, but no.
No? You're good?
I mean, just for like the cuteness of it all, you know, like I have a little brother. But everyone who has a sibling wants to be an only child. So it must be something about being an only child that, you know, pretty cool.
Well, everybody
I get what I
they
want.
don't have. You don't get what you want.
Yes, I do. You say that and then you get me what I want.
Do you consider yourself spoiled?
Yes.
Let's go back
Happily.
Because it looks like Officer Tavares there.
Do you think you deserve all your
Yes, hell
spoilers?
yes, I do. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. I work hard.
Outside of schoolwork, what other hard work do you do?
My job.
What at the bakery?
Yep. And I
What else?
come home. I play with the dog. I wash dishes when I'm asked.
But you don't wash dishes well.
That's a personal opinion. I think I wash dishes well.
Not if
You should see the dishes I wash at work.
not if the meal is still on the dishes, then they aren't washed.
It's not the
well.
whole meal.
Oh.
If we have pasta and there's a little dried up sauce, The plate is still usable.
Oh. Oh. Would you eat off of a plate?
Yes,
that had
I would.
At a restaurant?
Yes, no. Because I don't know whose sauce it was. But I know it's either your sauce or my sauce.
So if I served you dinner on a dirty plate, you would be okay with it?
Probably my plate.
Oh, and you would eat
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I don't understand what the problem is.
Who raised
Like the taste
you?
of last night's dinner.
Along with tonight's dinner.
Exactly.
That's like a twofer.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Remember that time I got a cup out of the cabinet and got some water, and when I put the water in the cup, it filled up with suds?
It was good, wasn't it?
Because you didn't rinse out the cup. Next question. What kind of a parent do you see yourself
Kylie Jenner.
being? What?
No, I think I really don't know. I don't like kids. I don't know. I want 4. But I don't know.
I had to get a water.
They'll be with you.
No, I'll be busy.
They'll be with you because
Well,
like I just think kids is they're just so cute.
that wears off.
I know, and then I'll return them.
To who?
Give them back.
To who?
You.
They're not. I had my child. If you have 4, they will be yours.
We have 4.
No, we. Yeah,
We're having 4 kids.
You and your husband.
No, we're having 4 kids.
No.
Yeah.
How? I'm gonna be grandma. Grandma. Grandma.
Mommy and your ma. They'll never know.
No, grandma's gonna go to their dances and games and buy them underwear and French fries and stuff. But you have to raise them. Do you think you'll raise your children differently than I raised you?
I don't know. No. I don't know. That's a hard question. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a strict person. I don't know if I can like be strict, you know, like no, you can't go here. And then it's like, why? And then as soon as they cry, I'm like, just go, you know? Or they get upset or sad, just go. It's okay.
No.
I don't know, like I can't be like,
You can.
because I'm so soft.
Because you want the best for them.
Exactly, so have fun.
No, that's,
Go to that party.
No, that's not the best for them. That's the best for them at that moment, but in the long run, that's not the best for them. And your job would be to make sure that you prepare them for the long run, not for that momentary pleasure. Do you think I was strict? Am strict? Am I boring? The fuck?
No.
You don't think I'm strict?
I just stepped on her just fabs.
These are not just fab. These are not just fab, bitch.
What was the question?
You think I'm strict?
I don't. People think you're strict,
No.
but people also think, no, actually, people think you're a cool mom, but I think you're strict sometimes. But not necessarily strict. I don't know. When I was younger, I thought you were strict. But now that I'm older, I don't think you're strict because like
You see it.
yeah, like
See the end result.
yeah. But when I was younger, I thought you were strict because I was like, why can't I go? You know, like, why? Just like the summer when I was going into sophomore year, And there was a party every Friday, every weekend, and you started to you would tell me, no, you know, you don't need to be at every party. And I was like, why? It's a different weekend. Like, I'm not doing anything this weekend. Why can't I go this weekend? I went to the one last weekend. Why can't I go this weekend? And then the next weekend, and the next weekend. Like, what's the point? I'm still, like, I'm home all of these other 6 nights, so why can't I be out this night? And then I realized later that, you know, like, you get a look for yourself.
Exactly.
If you're at every party, rather than if you're never at a party and then you go to that one party and it's like, oh, but Erica, you know?
Right.
But I didn't realize that then. I was just like, why? She's just boring. She wants me to be in the house with her and watch Live PD and Cops.
F you. Live PD is the bomb. But you become that person. You become regular.
That hope.
And I always told you that you should be special, not regular. Because then people don't appreciate the specialness. Is that a word? They don't appreciate the uniqueness of you when they see you once every 3 months. But if they see you every Saturday, you're no longer special. You're like, oh, there go Erica. Right? So you get it now. You didn't get it then.
No.
Yeah, you get it now. And did you miss anything?
No.
Not a thing.
No.
Sounded good.
Yes.
Watching it on Snapchat. Oh
Looked
my God,
fun.
if I was there, looked fun.
But it wasn't.
Look at you now. On your way. You think you would, now with that being said, was I strict? Am I strict? Because you got to do a lot of stuff that I could never do.
You were born in the 50s, so there's a difference.
I hate you. First of all, I could never spend the night out, ever. First time I spent the night out was
College?
First night of college. Yeah, never spend the night out. And I couldn't even go over friends' houses, especially if their dad at home or uncle or something. Oh no. And then you were able to spend the night out sometimes until you got to, what grade did I shut down your spending the night out?
Sophomore year.
Your sophomore year, shut that shit down.
And this is what I think. I think at that point, it shouldn't have been shut down.
Shit.
Personal opinion. Actually, no, this is not. Yeah.
No,
it's not personal. I'll explain why. Because that night, I was at my friend's house, and she lives 3 steps away, maybe 15 at the most. And there were 3 other girls over there, and they say, "Oh, we're gonna walk to Quick Check." So, mind you, Quick Check is down a street that is very long.
A dark road, no sidewalks, no lights.
Would you say that's a half a mile or a whole mile away?
It's a mile because I used to walk it.
So, not Brotherhood.
No, to the Quick Check is like going to Dunkin' Donuts.
Ethel.
Yeah, it's a mile because I used to walk it in the morning and get my coffee and walk back. You know, I get my miles in.
It's a mile and it's a dark road with no street lights. So, they said, "Oh, we're gonna walk to Quick Check, right?" I don't know why. I mean, I really don't know like what they needed from Quick Check. But I'm sitting there and they're like, "Okay, we're gonna go." Like, they start putting their shoes on and everything. And I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here, you know, I don't know how long you're gonna be. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for you guys to get back. So, and I'm not gonna go with you because I knew, 1, that mommy would kill me, or my mom would kill me, and then 2, I didn't want to die that night. I don't know what could have happened. I don't like animals, you know, deer and all that stuff. And then that wasn't even on my mind, like, you know, like being a kidnapped or abducted. Like, I didn't even think about that. I was just like the deer. So then,
deer don't even kill.
So then, I was like, you know, it's fine. I'll just go home. And I was fine with not like sleeping over her house that night because I just go over the next day. So I come home. And of course, I know like she's gonna ask me like, "Why are you home? You spending the night at so and so's house?" Blah 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 blah. And I was just I just said they're walking to Quick Check, and then she got enraged. She was like, "You are not spending the night anywhere else for the rest of your life until you leave for college. You would never sleep over anyone else's house ever again." All this stuff. So I was confused at the fact that she was mad. I thought she would be happy, like every other mom in the world, that her daughter made a very bright decision to come home rather than walk with them and tell her the reason why I came home. Now, she did not express this happiness until right now. I
wasn't mad at you, though, then. I wasn't mad at you. I was mad at the thought that they put that pressure on you to make you have to make a big girl decision. Like, you had to put yourself, am I going to be corny and go home, or am I going to be cool and walk with them? I was mad that you were faced with that decision, and you had to make a choice. I'm proud of the choice you made, but I was mad because let's not forget there was a mom at that house for the sleepover. There's a whole mom there, right? So they told her, what did you tell her? They was going to somebody else's house. Are we walking to somebody else's house, right? She was cool with that, oblivious to the fact that they're not walking to somebody else's house. They're about to walk to Quick Check at night in the dark. Now, Erica's 5'10", so let's say you were 5'8" then.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like 5'3". So, not to mention she's attractive, not to say that the other girls weren't attractive, but when the car comes around, they're gonna see the tall one, right? The tall, pretty one, right? They're gonna come around. So I asked her, Erica, in that situation, if a man had busted a U-turn and pulled up on you and said, yo, shorty, let me talk to you for a minute, what would you do? How would you handle that? What Erica say?
Stranger.
She said, I'm gonna yell stranger danger and run. I said, oh no, honey, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Ain't nobody 5'8" talking about stranger danger and running at 15 years old. You did the right thing by coming home, and at that moment right there, I said, you'll never spend a night at anybody else's house again. Because the moms are not watching, the friends are putting the pressure on, and no, just you can go, or you can stay a little late, and then bring that ass home at all times. And that was the last time you laid your head on anybody else's pillow. Meant that shit. And then after that, what? They start everybody drinking now, smoking weed. She ain't missed nothing. She didn't miss nothing from spending those nights. Imagine if you weren't who you were, if I didn't drill shit into your head all these years, you'd have felt a little bit of that pressure to do all of that stuff. Imagine. Did you fucking hear me?
Yeah.
Annoying. So,
what's the next 100th question you have?
No, you're gonna wind it up. So, so do you think that, would you consider me a helicopter mom?
What the hell is a helicopter mom?
You
a
just
tiger mom?
Yeah, tiger mom. It's not called a helicopter mom. Wait, I think it's called a helicopter mom.
A tiger mom.
It's a helicopter mom. Let me Google it.
What are you talking about?
I think it's helicopter
tiger
mom.
What does helicopter have to do with anything? What are you flying?
No, I'm flying down on your ass. I think it's a helicopter mom.
That's a tiger mom.
What is born as
tiger mom?
Helicopter.
Crash. Tour.
Look. Excuse me, helicopter mom. See? A parent
That's hawking you though.
A parent who pays extremely close attention to a child's experiences and problems,
tiger mom.
Particularly at educational
tiger
institutions.
Mom.
Would you shut up while I'm reading the instructions? Definition. Tiger mom. Tiger Woods. Tiger mom. And a tiger mom is a strict or demanding parent. They push and pressure their children to attain high levels of scholastic
so you're a helicopter
achievement.
mom.
I'm a helicopter
Leave
mom.
me the hell alone.
I'm a helicopter mom. You think I'm that?
Yes. Yep.
Do you think
yes?
Who pays extreme close attention to your experiences and problems? That's a good thing. Now listen, if I had not been a helicopter mom, do you think you will have had as much success as you've had in school, in your social and personal lives?
No.
If I had not been?
No.
Facts. Do you appreciate my hovering?
Just like Alyssa when you did that.
What?
Facts. You sounded just like
what?
Facts.
Do you appreciate that? Hovering? You appreciate
it's annoying.
It gets annoying?
Yeah. Sometimes.
But
when I'm tired or something, and you're like,
did you do your homework?
Like,
did you read that? Do you have a test tomorrow?
I just want to go to sleep.
But do I say, did you clean up? Did you do your laundry? Did you do this?
No.
No, I don't say that. So appreciate it. Appreciate me for who I am.
What's the next?
Don't rush me. You got somewhere to go. You're not going anywhere. You're in for the night. It's helicopter mom, not a tiger mom.
It's a helicopter.
And last question. Ready? It's a big one. Ready?
Come on, that's a question.
Why? You got somewhere to go? Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
22. Okay, so
The year is 2023.
it is.
Oh my God.
Oh, well, no, it's 20. Oh, yes.
Ooh, she's slow.
So, I will be. So that'd be graduating college, because if I go to get my master's, but if I get a really good job internship somewhere, or a job offer somewhere, then I can't get my master's at that moment, because I have to get that job.
Where will you see it? Where will you be in 2023?
I don't know. Somewhere talking to somebody's thing. I could be, I don't know. I don't want to be on like a, sometimes I want to be on a news thing, but I feel like they're not like as fun as they could be, you know, like a CNN, like they're so dry and like
There's so many other opportunities.
or like a news thing. They're very, you know, like sophisticated. Yeah, I do the news. I see myself somewhere fun, you know, like a like an MTV, you know.
How about you'll be graduating from college in 5 years?
HU 23. Why do you not get excited about Howard? Why are you so like anti-Howard?
No, definitely not anti-Howard. I want you to be there. I want you to be where you want to be happy as that.
You don't get excited.
I don't get excited about much.
No. Why didn't you get excited about Howard though?
Do I get excited about any of those
This
schools?
one barely got excited that I got a scholarship to Seton Hall.
No, I got a little bit
No,
excited.
a little bit. Yeah, no, barely.
Because they only paying 50%.
Sounds like he doesn't have any idea.
But that's a big scholarship. They gave you $96,000.
Because he
But
had a long
I'm
day at work.
excited.
He didn't wanna stop.
What I get a little nervous about with Howard though
The DUI unit who's
is that it's
safety,
so
I mean, the influence of this time,
cultural.
we're still waiting to figure out
and you're not used to that. I feel like you'll be overwhelmed with the scene, the party scene, the hangout scene, the sorority fraternity scene. I feel like you'll be overwhelmed with so many people of your likeness that you haven't been around your 17 years, that you'll just drink it all in. And I don't want you to drink it all in so much that you forget about class and the reason that you're there, and then mess up the scholarship money that got you there, and then you back here scanning groceries at ShopRite because you was trying to party so hard the first year. You feel me?
But that's what every college.
Yeah, but I don't want you to do that. I want you to stay focused.
Yeah.
The same focus that you used during high school and the pressure that you resisted, I need you to resist that same pressure in college and make smart decisions. Not only because I don't want you to disappoint yourself. Surely you don't want to disappoint me.
That got soft. This is a wrap.